All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try to use old school mic here because for some reason the sound is just not my friend some days. So I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're going to wanted to get out here and make things happen because I don't want to miss. I try to make sure this is a habitual thing for us. So let's talk about last night's show. Don and I went in deep on a pools. Definitely a fun. There he is, Steve Kreitz. How the heck are you, sir? Definitely a fun subject. Definitely a fun subject, especially the weather we're having. Definitely the weather we're having now. In the old summertime, it's always a good thing, right? It's always a good thing. So, but some interesting things. I tell you, the biggest thing that I think is the ordinance and the zoning and all that good fun stuff. Because it feels like it's never ending. It's like a never ending thing. It just keeps kind of clicking around and stuff like that. So I just like there's so many rules, right? There's so many different rules. So I guess, yeah, you definitely can't do it yourself. You got to have a pool guy come in and do it. Now, here's the other trick. And just from me, having heard from others that are buying pools, the wait's going to be forever. I mean, it's going to be. I talked to a guy talking about a year and a half. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, Steve. Definitely appreciate it. It was a good show, you know. It definitely was a good show. It definitely was a good show. So definitely was some important fun stuff that we talked about there, and then a couple things that people like to see. I feel like exercise equipment is in every single house I go in now. And a lot of times it's that expensive Peloton business. And I was talking yesterday about it being community, and that's maybe the big sell for them. It definitely was interesting. It was an interesting thing that just a phenomenon to notice. And that's the other fun thing about being a realtor. You see so many homes that you start to notice similarities or nuances, and then you start to notice how things are different, right? Like there's so many different ways to do something. Like, I mean, one of my favorite ones is the vented closet that had a water tank in it, or I remember water tank or furnace in it, and it had like 4 vents on the doors. You know, those are fun things. Those are interesting, fun things to know. So that definitely is cool. But I want to talk about something else that Don and I did not touch on yesterday. It's something that I think about a lot, and it's as far as investment. Not investment property, like you're buying your second, third investment property, nothing like that, but I was looking at some statistics and some charts and some graphs over the past week or two, and Americans as a whole, when they talk about the American dream of having your little house with your picket fence and all that stuff, that's still a huge, look at you, cost 4 times more than last time. Wow. Steve, that's just the weird economy that we're in, man. That's just the weird economy that we're in. Wood prices being up. I mean, you try to get a car and they're talking about that's going to go up too. So I don't think, I'll be honest with you, but I don't think that's coming down for any time soon. I think you're going to feel 6 months to a year of that too, of that lag factor, right? But anyway, Americans as a whole believe that real estate is a great investment. And that's an easy one now because sellers are making some big dough, right? But it's definitely still in the American spirit for home ownership to have a home and to have a place that you call your own. So that's a huge thing. It's built into the fabric of our culture, you know. So I just wanted to get that across, folks. That all the data that I'm still seeing is that American home ownership is the most important thing, the investment to people. It definitely is, more than stocks, bonds, gold, all that good stuff. So something to keep in mind. It's part of our fabric of how our system works. People love that stuff. So on to some positive stuff of the weekend. It's going to be, I feel like right now is a calm in the storm. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like right now is the calm, and then it's just going to go berserk starting tomorrow, which is good. I mean, I start calling this a summer of freedom, and I'm not political or trying to be political or anything like that. But I feel like people have been waiting for this time to do what they want to do and go out and be around who they want to be around. I think that's a big, huge thing. So hopefully that's what comes to fruition. This summer is going to be a fun summer, crazy and good stuff. So if that's what you're waiting for, that's happening, I can tell you. All right, guys, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm Scott, and I am definitely talking real estate. See ya.